are reviewing the Blue Lock season finale. KJ, roll the tape.
That's all.
Man, that ended cold. Every time I see it, I that joke's crazy. It's cool to see who we finally with. They started with so many people, and now we're down to 17s. So 35. Yeah. Check my math on it. One person hurt. Obviously, we know that from watching the last episode. But what team you looking at from that last section? Who got your eye?
Man, there's a lot of unknown. I didn't realize there were so many just people we haven't seen at all yet. And it's like 80% of them's like new to us, you know? So I'm like, damn, we about to have new abilities, you know, number one moves. Like, I'm excited that we're still getting the Blue Lock experience and still seeing new players. And we just haven't left the training facility just yet, you know? So I'm really excited to see Isagi's previous team there, of course. They ready to dog him, which is always cool. But I'm excited to see these other players too. What about you?
I think it was dope, the fact that so many people, or whenever everybody walked into different teams, everybody was like, oh, I haven't seen none of these dudes. And it's like, or it's like, I ain't seen them in a while. Yeah. So it was cool. I feel like they feel the same way we do, is just trying to see who really going to be the next guy, because they don't seem like nobody better than Ren. True. From at least to me. I mean, it don't seem that way, but
right.
Yeah, no, it's a lot out there. And like you said, Nagi is he's the guy. There's something about the white hair, cold stare characters that man, they separate themselves. But
and he's so chill. It's like he do this easy. If he really like, his mind is into it now. He wants it, you know. So it's like, how high a level can he go?
He lost, and now he don't know how to act. He was like, "I'm not losing to you again."
Facts.
I love their intro when they was talking to him. How he was like, "Oh, you looking down on me now because you advanced first." But I mean, really, it's only the bright spot of the show, give or take. It wasn't many of them in it. Seeing some of the people, you know, still make it through.
Right.
I think we gotta take it back to that match, the opening match. Man, it was getting worked. The World 5 is not to be played with.
Not at all.
I don't know if you noticed, but I keep seeing people making comparisons to real life players from the World 5.
Yeah.
I know Mbappe was one. I think Harry Kane was another.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't remember the rest of them, but I know those are two that stood out.
I know they said Mbappe for sure.
Okay. No, the Fred, he was moving out there. I can't think of his name, but yeah, no, he was like that. His speed was crazy to see, because they always had to stop when they was running fast. They couldn't keep the same ball control and motion and cover him on the ground.
Right.
Made it look easy.
He's running at the speed of the pink hair.
Shaqiri,
cutting and still doing it. Yeah, like that was nasty.
And speaking of that, the fact that he outdid Shaqiri, it feels like they outdid them in every which way. It's just it's nasty. It's like they couldn't jump as high, they couldn't run as fast, they couldn't do
that strong. And the meathead on Isagi's team, I didn't think nobody could be stronger than him.
He flipped through him like he was a child.
Like butter.
Man, it's nuts. And I don't know if you caught it, but did you hear how much Ego paid the World 5 members?
Bro, was it like 100 mil?
100 million each. It's another mil on top of that for every goal. Like, it's nuts. So no wonder we know in the last episode they shut down the program.
Hell yeah.
And I see why. It's too much money. Like, and they not even getting results yet. And well, it don't seem like it.
If they'd have got a mil each, they would have did it. Like a little 100. That's excessive. They should have shut them down.
And it's like they were too good to even really show them anything. It was really the whole ordeal was to show them
that they not shit yet.
You not there. Like, y'all got a long way to go.
Humbling experience. That was it.
Like, I mean, I got another clip I want to show real quick. It really goes into how defeated they were. Like, they never stood a chance.
絶対にかなわない存在がここにいる。これが今の世界最高峰までの距離。これが俺の目指すレベル。サッカ カーってすごい。行きたい。俺も。
Soccer Disogoi. Soccer's amazing. Let's go.
I love that word, Sugoi.
Yes.
That's my word. I love it.
Man, they got dogged. Like, they got dogged so bad. They're like, we're not even going to show y'all the full match. It's no comparison here. Like, that, I don't know.
It literally was speechless. It honestly, it really makes you think how good a professional athletes. I know it's a show, but this is really how it would go if normal people or just normal athletes stepped into a world level players arena. Like, so it's nuts to see. Yeah. And even more, it's just like, how did Ego really say y'all talented enough to overtake the under 20 team for Japan?
Yeah.
And as we know, that's their last event really going on. They have to play the under 20 team full of strikers. Don't know how they're going to do it. Yeah. If they do win, they get to literally be the under 20 team.
That's wild.
But there was a tweak in there, a sudden surprise that Sai's brother or Ren's brother, Sai's going to be there.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting because he hated his country. Said, well, I was born in the wrong country, went over to play in Spain, and now suddenly he's back.
Mm-hmm.
If he anything like Ren, Toshi Sai, he's gonna be on a different level. Like, I just don't see him beating him, but
he gotta be, yeah. Like he has to be. But the fact that it's gonna be all strikers, I don't know how that's gonna go. But I'm almost like I said, I'm glad we're still in the training facility. I hope we still get a lot of the 7 teams going against each other before we jump to the U20 too fast. Because I don't know what else is gonna happen. Like, are we gonna get seasons where we're outside the training facility and they're doing matches and tournaments? Like, I don't know, like.
I honestly don't understand because you got one shot left. Like, this is it. They're disbanding the program. They agreed to the deal just because they said, oh, a team full of strikers, no way they can beat the other team. So nobody really believes them.
Right.
But Ego said, y'all can overtake him. And it's like, he ain't been wrong yet by nothing he said.
Right.
So I kind of got to believe. But
yeah, he's been hard on them. So, but the fact that he said it openly, like, he definitely believes in them. He thinks they can do it.
Because who playing goalie? That's what I want to know.
Dude that can jump, like, I don't know. Nobody's gonna want to. All those egos.
And speaking of who was willing to do anything, on my boy Kirigami didn't make it. I was hurt. I just knew he was gonna walk through that door as the last dude.
Oh, I heard.
Did you happen to watch the ending, like all the way through on the show? So like the credits.
Okay.
If you haven't, make sure you go back and watch it. It's just a still of him like crying. Sad as can be. Yeah. Sorry to break that one to you, but
I'm not watching that.
I literally kept watching just to make sure I didn't miss anything, because even though it was like a recap showing like, oh, this and this, and then it was him crying, I was just like,
because I was watching the recap. I'm not watching that.
Yeah. I mean, I told you to watch it, but I wouldn't recommend it if you care about yourself.
That hurts.
He
was a solid dude, man.
And that's the crazy part. That's why he didn't get picked. Because he was solid. He said that hero stuff don't work, like, which kind of has to be the most intriguing character coming up for the next season. I can't say his name to save my life. I'm not even. I mean, I can give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look stupid.
When he said at the end, he was like, "That's all."
I'll try it. It's Shido Raisu or Ryusi or whatever it is.
Raisu, you bit
bro.
that.
I couldn't tell you, but he's nuts. Bro really took a swing at Asagi's head.
Yeah, that's wild.
And a shout out to your boy. I know Bashir is your boy. He was ready to scrap. Did you hear what he called him? Did you hear what he called him?
What did he say?
He said Salon Tan boy or Salon Tan Antenna boy.
And he's like, this tan is all natural. Like,
who cares? Like, nah, yeah.
That's your line. Yeah.
It's a lot of interesting characters they got coming up. I think we're gonna really enjoy the next one.
Yeah.
And especially, I know we're gonna get the movie. I hope we get it before the next season, I believe.
I think
and that's about Nagi, I believe.
Yeah.
So, really excited for that.
Yeah. I wonder when they're gonna go there though, because it's like Nagi just found soccer. I think it was like 6 months ago.
So you can't do a backstory.
Yeah, but you can't do in the future. We're gonna get stuff.
So do they roll with it being how you said? Are they gonna do stuff outside? Are they gonna go play a tournament, or is it? I thought if anybody should have been Bashir because his backstory was already kind of interesting.
And he played a lot of soccer too.
He was about it, like
yeah,
so, and it could have showed his growth.
Right.
Nagi,
right.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah, no clue. Do you have a favorite character?
probably Nagi.
Nagi. Okay. Yeah,
He's got that killer vibe.
I got you. Yeah, I'm big on Bachira, but I do like Asagi a lot. I'll talk about this on another episode or live show. I think his ability to evolve and grow is a characteristic that like myself in the real world, like I want to hold on to. Like he can evaluate himself, say I am not there, and instead of being like depressed, he changes it. Like it's very impressive.
Which shows how defeated they really were for the fact that he just stood back in that clip and he's like, man, I want to get there.
Right.
And then we see Ren, like Ren was the only one who stepped up. It was like, I'm not losing like this.
Right.
And then got did dirty, got nutbag. Like he was just first time playing.
Oh boy called him loose.
Literally said, if you open your legs so easily, people are going to think you're a loose guy. And in English. So I really felt it.
Dirty. Yeah, the voices and them speaking different languages, that was unique. I wasn't expecting that.
I didn't like it going into it. I think I told you on the side, I wasn't a fan, but I think it actually makes sense. Like, and I think it's like I'm more intrigued with it. And then the fact that I'm trying to learn English during the show, like they're saying, oh, this
that
is
part is
on
cool.
a world level.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. And it was a funny little clip with trying to learn English.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, that's true to like real world soccer when these players go different nations and overseas, they got to learn the language. Like that's part of going to a big club is a new city, new town, no family, learn the language. So it's cool. You can kind of see that in the show too.
No, definitely. It's going to be intriguing. I'm excited to see where it goes. And I'm also excited or kind of intrigued to see how fast paced is it for the next season.
Yes.
Because it feels like you said, like this could be very condensed.
Right.
And this is it.
Right.
Or is this really going to follow the story of the main striker, whoever makes it, on a world level?
I have no idea. Like they could do the whole next season could still be the 7 teams if they wanted to.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like at some point, it's gonna be interesting to see. Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it'll be fun to see because I mean I'm definitely locked in, ready to go. So for sure. Yeah, but
last for me, this was probably the first sports anime for myself. I think for you too.
Correct.
And I think this opened up sports for a lot of anime watchers. So interested in seeing what we can find next, what our next adventure would be. But Blue Lock, you did your thing. We glad we found it and we're ready for the next season.